Have you ever stopped to wonder how your spending habits have morphed over time? Have you noticed a shift in the money you allocate to housing, food, transportation, and taxes and insurance? Today we delve into the fascinating, sometimes alarming, and occasionally amusing changes in our financial behaviors over the last decade. Let's begin our journey in the year 2012, a time when the average American household income was allocated in a somewhat predictable manner. 43% was dedicated to housing, 18% to transportation, and another 13% to food. Taxes and insurance consumed a substantial 26% of the average income. Fast forward to 2022, and we find some significant alterations. The proportion of income spent on housing has spiked to 47%, while transportation costs have dropped to 16%. Food expenditures have remained relatively stable at 13%, but taxes and insurance have crept up to claim 24% of the average income. What's behind these shifts? The simple answer is inflation and wage stagnation. Between 2012 and 2022, the average wage increased by a modest 16%. However, the average cost of a home in America soared by a staggering 54%, and the cost of living increased by 23%. The result? A widening gap between income and expenses that has forced many Americans to adjust their spending habits. In terms of savings, the picture is equally sobering. In 2012, the average American household had a savings rate of 11%. By 2022, this had dipped to a mere 6%, painting a clear picture of a nation struggling to keep pace with escalating costs. So what does this mean for the future? If these trends continue, by 2032, we might see the average American spending over half their income on housing, while transportation costs could drop further as more people work from home or use public transport. Food costs may remain stable, but taxes and insurance could consume an ever larger chunk of our paychecks. The key takeaway from these trends is that our spending habits, wages, and the cost of living are intertwined in complex ways. As we navigate the financial landscape of the future, it is crucial to be aware of these dynamics and adjust our behaviors accordingly. Whether it means cutting back on non-essentials, investing in energy-efficient vehicles, or lobbying for wage increases, the power to shape our financial destiny lies in our hands. And on that note, we wrap up our journey through the past, present, and future of American spending habits. Remember, money isn't everything, but understanding how we spend it can make a world of difference. So here's to making smart financial decisions today and always.